Okay, I got two things to do in the institute. I gotta go to that meeting, and I gotta find Lee. Man, so I'm out here killing two birds with one stone. Funny thing is, I'm going into the institute with Brotherhood of Steel armor on. If that's not asking for trouble, I don't know what is. Brotherhood of Steel? I've never been to the Brotherhood of Steel. What is that symbol on your armor? Oh, that stands for,
Sometimes Clinton is really mean to me.
L'chaim.
My mom says I have to be nice anyway.
I don't know what the hell that means. I don't want no Jewish people getting mad at me. Alright. First things first. I think I got three things I need to do here. Alright, so we're going to be in the institute for a minute. Gotta meet with Z41. I gotta meet with Z1. I gotta get to that meeting upstairs. I know it's gonna be upstairs. Where else is it gonna be?
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
I don't want to meet with him just yet. Let's go start some shit. I'll probably end up missing the meeting if I do that. So we're gonna hold off on this. We're gonna hold off on that meeting. Just for now, we're gonna hold off on it.
Your presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all
What's that
of
meeting?
us.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but
Is that
what
Dr. Lee?
exactly is he doing here?
I will address that
Yep,
issue.
there's Dr. Lee right there.
But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3? Are you following?
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power.
Illuminati.
Keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Compromises for the weak.
That is one perspective, yes. But I think we can agree that going forward, no one can consider us weak. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future. The reactor is close to
My
ready.
son is crazy.
But recent tests have determined we have a
He's a
few
mad
tasks
scientist.
ahead of us. Thus, we come to phase
Son is a
3,
mad scientist
and to how
going
you
mad.
will.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires
Yeah,
discussion.
Ayo, shut the hell up.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
So now that we did the meeting, now we gotta go find Dr. Lee.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills. I'm sure some of the others will question your appointment.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
I guess I gotta wait till she get back to her room or something.
doctor.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Hi.
Scanning. Subject identified.
She's going this way.
Father has always been a little unpredictable. I suppose his choice of a successor shouldn't surprise me.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist? Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
Now let's say return to the Brotherhood. Brotherhood needs help. Dang, man, what we gonna do?
What's with the silent treatment?
What stands?
You're wasting your time working for the Institute.
Oh, wait a second. You're asking me to rejoin them, aren't you? Why the hell would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation. My father had the laboratory sealed, saying
surprise, surprise.
The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
Deal.
I really like reading. You can learn all sorts of things from books.
Hi, Sean.
I heard you're going to be in charge of the Institute someday. That sounds like a lot of work. Are you excited or scared?
You heard that, did you? From who?
Oh, I heard Dr. Higgs saying that you weren't qualified, and we'd all be lucky if we lived another 2 years. He's so funny sometimes.
You look like you're keeping busy. What's new?
I learned how to take apart a biometric scanner, all by myself. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Dr. Lee.
I thought I was clear. Bring me the evidence, and I'll consider returning to the Brotherhood.
Alright. So, I guess I gotta map out this thing. Retrieve evidence to convince her. So this must be what Virgil wanted me to find.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
This is Virgil's room. Camera, that'll be some stuff. Okay, that didn't show. There we go. You know, with advanced technology, I didn't think a bobby pin and a fucking screwdriver could break into a door like that. Nope, got another door.
That's it.
Yo! Holy shit. Trying to blast me to fucking Kingdom Come. Thing was fine. Incinerary rounds. Whoa! No shit. Talking about closely guarded secrets. They trying to make sure you don't leave this place. ripping my armor apart, man.
Lock tight.
Resetting threat level.
Not locked. Wait a minute, did I? Oh, I did. Okay, so I can pick locks now. Pick those locks. Where's the thing?
That's it.
Engaging.
Alright, damn, she blew. Damn, they got a lot of locked stuff. What the hell? This dude has some closely guarded secrets.
Nice.
I mean, damn, if he got this much. Jeez, like that. It's a Corsa uniform. Bingo, that's what I like to see. That's what I wanted. He did say it was a lab explosion. A wrench. A scalpel. I'll take the bone too. Ripping my armor apart, man. This dude had a fortress set up in here. Well, you couldn't get anywhere. You literally couldn't move without getting lit up like a Christmas tree. All kind of 4th of July going up in here. Okay, what? Of course it would be, right?
Got it.
House cat. Didn't make it. Nothing around here. Nothing. Yikes. Alright, just fuck it up. done. They are. There was two of them in here that was shooting.